Nice to meet you, Chase.
Yeah, nice
And
to meet
yeah, my name is Dan.
you. Dan.
Yes, and I'm going to be your teacher today.
Nice to meet you
Right.
here.
Yeah, I think this is our first time to have class, Chase, right?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. And I want to know a little things about you first. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I am Chase. And have you heard of any Chase before?
Actually, it's the first time that I have a
Really?
Chase student. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Alright,
Mm-hmm.
um, uh, I'm 35 years old and I
Mm-hmm.
have my own family. My family consists of my wife and my daughter and
Mm-hmm.
me. We have
Mm-hmm.
three people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a just worker in a company in Korea,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm I'm the only one that uh, uh, supports provide for my family.
Mm-hmm.
So that means my wife is a housewife,
Mm-hmm.
and and yeah, that's all about my
Mm,
little
yes.
introduce. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. What
Okay,
about you?
and
Can you tell me a
sure.
little bit about you?
My name is Dan, and I am 29 years old. Yes, and I've been working in this company for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I also have other teaching experiences in other companies.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work as a teacher in an English academy in our
Mm-hmm.
city, Baguio City, Philippines. And yeah, I used to work as a call center agent for 5 years. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but I shifted my career to teaching. Yeah, so that's why I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so just like you, I have a kid. I have a son. I have a 2-year-old baby. Yeah, so he is 2 years old.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but I am not married. Yeah,
Ah,
so
all right.
right. Okay, and all right. Oh, you said earlier you're the only one who supports for your family's needs, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
My wife
You.
used to work before, but she quit her job
Ah.
because of my daughter. And
How old?
actually, yeah, she's 4 years old in
Ah.
yeah, Adam Korea age, but she is
Mm-mm.
internationally 3 years old. Mm.
Mm.
Instead of my wife, my parents used to take care of her at their house, but
Mm-mm.
my daughter was always looking for her mom
Mm-mm.
and
Mm-mm.
always crying out, and where's my mom? And
Mm-mm.
so my parents got a lot of stress from her. So
Mm-mm.
her, no, my parents will had a really hard time with my daughter. So we decided, my wife to quit her job
Mm-mm.
to take care of her. So now I'm just working,
Mm-mm.
yeah, to
I understand.
support my family.
Mm.
So
So
what? Yeah, you have a son and he's 2 years old.
that's
So
right. That's
yeah,
right.
who is taking
Yes,
care of him?
my son.
Yeah.
My okay. I actually raised my son single-handedly. Yeah. So that means that I am a single mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have my family
Yeah.
who look after my son. Yeah, so in the morning, my grandmother she looks after my son in the
Mm-hmm.
morning
Uh,
when I need to go to work. But at nighttime, it's my dad, my father.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just like your daughter, my son also cries when I need to when I have to go to work.
Uh-huh.
So
Alright. So it
yes,
must be
yes.
very sad when you
That's
hear
right.
about your baby crying out at home looking for
Mm,
you. Alright.
that's right, but I cannot do anything about it. So I know that my grandmother will take really take care of my son.
Mm-hmm.
So I trust her and my family, but I have to go to work because if I will not go to work, I
Yeah.
cannot provide for his needs as well.
Alright, alright. I got
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So we have to sacrifice.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, okay, you must be really tired too because you're the breadwinner of your family.
Yeah. Right. I'm the breadwinner. Breadwinner. Right.
Breadwinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Breadwinner. Just a
Yeah.
few days ago, I learned the word from a new teacher when I had a evaluation class, and yeah, he
Mm-mm.
said I was a breadwinner, so I didn't know the meaning of the word, but
Mm-mm.
it's like bread means meal, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
winner means kind of person who in charge of, right? So
Yes.
I just interpreted the word in my own way.
Ah.
So I remember the
Uh-huh.
meaning of the word
Oh, that's
breadwinner.
very good way, I think.
Yeah,
So for me, I'll say bread is the food.
yeah,
So I
for this.
have to work in order for us to have bread or
Yeah,
food.
yeah, right.
And winner, it means that achieve. For me,
Something.
interpret it like achieve. So I have to earn money to buy food for my family.
Yeah, right,
So
right.
I'm kind of breadwinner like that, right?
Yeah, that's a
Right.
better way to memorize this word.
Yeah, that's a good way, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, very good, Chase.
all right, yeah.
All right. Today, what do you want to talk about? I
Ac-
see that you use junior conversation.
Senior conversation.
I'm sorry, senior conversation.
Yeah, and actually I chose the topic before we started this class, but
Mm.
after we had a conversation about our little
Mm-hmm.
introductions, I have been a little bit interested in raising children topic because we have our
Oh,
own baby,
uh-huh.
so yeah, it's gonna be a much better topic than
Sure.
others.
I think
Yeah,
it will be an interesting topic because you're a father, I'm a mother.
yeah, right, right. I
Yeah.
was gonna choose the topic named euthanasia.
Mm-hmm. Euthanasia.
Yeah,
Ah, that's very serious.
yeah,
Yeah.
very serious, but I think this is better than euthanasia.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's very sad because euthanasia they also uh know it like mercy killing.
Yeah, right,
Mercy
was killing.
mercy killing.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
but
our
I have a question. Do you
yeah,
agree with mercy killing or
yes,
euthanasia?
I agree with
That's sad.
euthanasia because
Yeah.
yeah, uh, I uh, if I imagined the situation and if I had a incurable illness
Mm.
and my family uh, suffered from me.
Mm.
My family suffers,
Because of me.
yeah, because of me.
Mm.
I couldn't imagine that kind of situation. It, it's really sad.
Ah. Yes,
Yeah,
I think so. I think so. For me, I'm when it comes to life, when I was young, I don't really care like how long will I stay in this world. Yes, when I was young, but now that I have a son, it seems like I want to live longer.
yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
because if I yeah, because of my son, so I have to be healthy. Yeah,
Yeah, but
right.
yeah,
But
but
yes.
just imagine that your family suffers a lot of pain
Mm,
from you, and they
mm,
cannot enjoy their own time
yeah.
with doing with doing what they want.
Mm,
And when it comes to uh, their life, their
mm,
lives,
mm.
I would choose the euthanasia. I,
explanation.
yeah,
Mm,
I
mm,
don't want my family to
suffer.
have, yeah, suffer.
Yeah, yeah, I think me too.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Just that,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. And for raising kids, can you tell me, like, oh, how long have you been married?
It's been 5 years since I got married.
That's good. So 5 years, and your wife used to work, you said, before, right? So, what is her job?
Uh, her job was to
Mm-hmm.
analyze some products in
Mm.
uh, in terms of chemical things, because her major was chemical engineering. And
Very
actually,
good.
yeah, her company was Amway. You know what the company named?
Amway.
Amway, or like this
Amway.
AM. Yeah, this is the company from America, and it's also a
Oh.
global company. It's really well
Mm.
known as Glister toothpaste.
The health and beauty and healthcare products.
Yeah, right, right. And she used to
Interesting.
work there.
I think she can still go back to work after like few years more.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah,
After,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Because your baby's still young. Yeah, it's good that you have your wife, I think, who can look after your daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, so good. You don't need a nanny.
Or
Yeah,
maybe,
because
yeah,
nanny is expensive, I think. So
really
hiring
expensive.
a nanny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in Korea,
right.
in the Philippines as well.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Yeah. In the Philippines, it is expensive still, and of course you have to not just pay your nanny. Then your nanny will stay at your home, and
mhm.
your nanny uh how can I say, buy food for your nanny as well.
And you need
Yes,
her. Yeah, you need her. Yeah, you need to provide a place
need.
for
Mm-hmm.
sleeping her, not sleeping her.
Right.
Yeah, for her.
Yes. Yeah. So
Uh,
provide for your nanny.
all right.
Yes, nannies need. Yeah. So usually in the Philippines, they like the nanny to stay at home. Yeah.
So they don't go to their house, just they
Mm,
stay, yeah, at
they
your
they
house.
can, yeah, or they can do that, but um they will go home every weekend like that.
Just every weekend. All right.
Mm-mm. Right. Yes, and for me, I'm very lucky because I don't have a nanny,
Yeah,
just like
but
you.
yeah, but I think our mommy or our parents was like nanny. Yeah,
Why?
because yeah, when uh, can I say, when my wife went to work,
Mm-hmm.
and we we gave some money to, no, we gave some money to our my parents for,
The
yeah, looking after my daughter. Yeah,
ah.
and the money was pretty much. Yeah, what?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
okay.
But it's okay. Yes,
Yeah.
I understand. I also, actually, I don't give a payment for
Uh
my
huh.
grandmother,
Yeah.
but I give my grandmother like a small amount, very, very small amount of money, and that's like a pocket money for her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so and she's okay with that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm very lucky. Actually,
Yeah,
I
you are
save a
lucky.
lot because of her.
Yeah, right. You know the teacher Clay?
The teacher teacher Clay?
Clay? You don't know?
Uh-huh.
You don't know him?
I know Clay. He's one
Uh,
of my friends.
Really? So
Mhm.
I think that uh, his parents look after his son. No,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think so. I think his wife is also working.
Yeah, right, right. So
Mhm.
yeah, their parents is taking care of his baby,
Mm-mm.
probably. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. But I'm not sure. In the Philippines, usually we give amount of money, but it's not that much, I think, for parents.
Mm,
If our parents will take care of our kids.
all
Yeah,
right.
because usually if they take care of our kids, then we give their food,
Yeah,
their
right.
meal.
Yeah.
So they like it. So they're just gonna be staying at home and taking care of the kids, and then we will provide for their
Yeah.
food. Yeah,
All right.
so it's
So
no
that means,
problem.
yeah, that means the place must be your place, right? Your house. I
Yes,
mean, yeah, not
that's
their
right.
house. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Um, in the Philippines, we most Filipinos they live in a traditional house like Hanok, in
You know
Korea.
Hanok is what Hanok is
Yeah, the traditional house.
in Korea, right?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Korea.
yeah,
Yeah, so in Korea. So, when you are living in the apartment, it's
mm,
expensive,
yeah,
and then
right.
you have your family in the apartment. But
Mm,
if you're living in your own house, like a Hanok
yeah,
traditional house,
yeah,
it's better. Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah, so I live in a traditional house. I don't live in an apartment. So we don't
Mm,
pay for our rent.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So it's good, right? So okay. Well, probably you are tired working. Do you work from Monday to Friday or
Monday to Friday is mandatory,
mm,
and on weekends I sometimes work on weekends because my
mm,
job is needed to work on weekends. That means
mm,
on weekends we don't manufacture our products in
mm,
factories, and I have to
mm,
do something about some manufacturing equipment when
mm,
the factory is not in operation.
mm.
So,
So,
yeah,
mm, so your company require you to work
yeah,
on
right,
weekends.
right.
Mm, mm-hmm. Okay, I got it. So I work from Monday to Saturday.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
Monday to Saturday,
yeah, and then Sunday is my day off.
but
Yeah,
as far as I know, you can choose to work on weekends. You can choose.
yeah.
It's not a mandatory thing. Yeah. So
Uh,
you are always choosing for
to work.
working, yeah, to work on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah, really?
Yeah, right. So, there's like an incentive, like, cause if you're gonna be working on Saturday,
Yeah,
then comes Monday you can receive the pay for Saturday,
yeah, of
and
course.
yeah, there's like a number of classes that they need for that day. So if you met it, then you can get your salary on Monday, and then if you have more classes, then you can get additional pay.
Uh huh.
Then
All
yeah,
right.
so yeah, so that's why we always encourage students who to join Saturday or Sunday class. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that's right.
So,
So
yeah, Saturday. You, uh, you had full schedule
on
generally.
Saturday,
Yeah, on Saturday.
not really, but I also have break time. Yes,
Break
but
time.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yes, but I think last this previous um week I noticed that there are a lot of students because of buff event
Yeah,
of the
buff
buff
event.
event. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yes,
right.
buff
So
event.
difficult.
I gotta try to take part in the buff event,
Hmm.
but so I have already finished the first step of buff event,
Oh,
but
congrats.
yeah, I have
Hmm.
three steps more left.
Hmm. Mm-mm.
But the second step of the series is to finish 100 classes within a month. But
Ah.
you know, my class is a video class, and my
Mm.
class time is 25 minutes, and
Mhm.
I work every day,
Mm.
and I don't have enough time to finish 100 classes in a month.
Mm. 100
So
classes, and
yeah,
I understand. I understand. Yeah, so it's okay. I
yeah,
understand.
and but I'm uh, running out of my classes left. I,
Mhm.
Actually, I have only 10 classes left.
Mm.
So I'm thinking of changing my class type into mobile class.
Mobile.
Yeah,
Why?
because if I took mobile class, I could take a class anywhere and anytime, even at work. If I am not busy, uh,
Mm.
yeah, I'm able to take a class at work.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
I think that's also good.
yeah.
Yes.
So actually, on a weekday, in a
Mhm.
weekday or on a weekday,
On weekdays.
on weekdays,
Uh-huh.
uh, I don't have so much things to do at work.
Ah.
So yeah, nowadays,
Oh.
yeah, recently. So I think
Oh.
I can take more than 3 classes during
Mhm.
work. But yeah,
Ah.
now I cannot do that because of my class type.
Ah.
But
Okay, got
yeah,
it. So you mean you can take more classes at work
yeah,
while working?
yeah, right. There are
Ah.
several rooms in near
Mhm.
my office, and I just
Ah.
enter that empty room and lock the door, and I will just
Yes.
call.
Yeah, so that's right. So, uh, that's the problem with my other students. Why were you absent yesterday? Teacher, I'm with my friends, and I'm very shy. So they're very shy to speak. Yeah. So why
Yeah,
are you whispering? Where are you? So I'm here in the office, like that. So I'm here in the office.
yeah. Korean people have a lot of shy.
Yeah, they're very shy.
Yeah, they are very shy, and when they uh, gathered together, when
Mhm.
they are gathered, they don't,
Mhm.
they cannot speak a lot in English because they are really shy.
Mm.
Even me, yeah,
Uh-huh.
the same.
Mm. But I think the generation is it's changing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also have some students and they're teenagers and very confident speaking. A teacher. Like
Uh,
yeah,
how
they're
old
very
are they?
confident speaking. They're like 18, 19,
Yeah,
20.
teenagers.
Teenagers too. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm.
17.
Yeah, I'm not in their generation, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think you're confident in speaking too,
I'm trying to be confident.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when you are very good in speaking English, then it's gonna be your advantage because of your job.
But I don't think so.
Yes.
I always make a lot of mistakes at the time of speaking, but even I can notice what's wrong
Mm.
in my
Mm.
sentence, but
Mm.
I cannot help making mistakes.
Mistake.
Yeah, I don't
Ah,
know. Actually,
that's
for
part
article and
article
tense agreement,
tenses of verbs like that.
yeah, and
Ah,
singular
okay.
plural thing,
Mm.
yeah,
Ah, like you said, they have lots of shy. They're very shy like that. Yeah, so it's okay. I think that it's part of learning.
yeah, but
Yeah,
uh, it's really difficult to fix it.
to fix it.
Every
Yeah,
time,
that's
yeah, I speak in English, I just make same mistakes.
yes. So I think that that's yeah, it's part of learning, but you have to try to check your mistakes, and next time
Mm-hmm.
you should not repeat those same mistakes. Yeah, so those mistakes. I think for you, I heard you're trying to make use of some vocabulary words. I can also see your last class, actually, your classes. Yeah, so your feedback. Yeah, and you use the word running out
Ah,
today, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so I like it. And breadwinner.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's very good. So I think that that's a good way for you to learn English. Yes. And I like the thing that you did earlier about the breadwinner. Yes. Yeah, so it's good. So I think you can learn a lot of vocabulary. Yeah.
Alright, thank
Right,
you.
right. You're okay, yes, there is some grammar slips, but it's not that it's just minor grammar slips that I can hear. Yes,
Hmm.
but you can correct yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
as soon as I see my feedback box,
Mhm.
I I just know what was wrong.
Mhm.
Even if
Yeah.
I don't see the correct one from
Mhm.
teachers.
Mhm.
Ah, this one. That,
And then you say, "Oh my gosh, did I say
yeah. Oh my God, that's just stupid.
that?"
That was really stupid.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So don't
And
worry.
yeah,
Don't worry. It's just between you and your teacher, and this is actually a good way for you to
all right,
practice.
all right,
Yeah. So yes, and be inspired because you have a daughter, and continue learning English. I hope to see you on the weekend, Saturday. All
all
right.
right, all right, all right,
Talk to you more, Chase, since we're running out of time. Thanks a lot, and check the correction later.
all
Okay.
right. Thank you
Have
very
a good
much.
day. Bye
Then,
bye.
bye.